it's Sue from Free Motion Quilt along with Ren. Currently I'm working on Mum's Tablerunner. She bought a new table and as you can see it's an oval shape. A few people want to know how you do an odd shape, so I've made it into a video. I have got a sharpened pencil. The table is actually an extension table, so finding in the middle of the table was quite easy. So I'm just using the pencil to mark along the edge of the table. I had the paper weighted. I didn't have any butcher's paper or any really large pieces of paper at home, so I just stuck normal printer paper together with some tape. By marking along the edge of the table like this, I'll have an exact half of her table. So if you've got like a octagonal table or some other odd shaped table or piece of furniture you want to make something for, the method is exactly the same and it's quite fast to do. In a moment I'll get one of Mum's placemats and I'll place it on the table to make sure there's going to be room on the actual table itself and have the runner still in place. So make sure you leave a gap at the edge of the table and above the placemat. And marking a couple of spots so that it doesn't really matter where on the table the placemats are going to be placed, so that you've got enough room for them. Okay, so now I'm about to make the actual template. I'm measuring about 8.5 inches, I think it is, from the outer edge. I'm making sure I'm keeping the line of the ruler on the line that I've drawn already. So I'll just work my way around the lines that I've already drawn until I've got lots of lines fairly close together, especially around the curve. I'm doing this all basically in real time so that you can see how fast and how easy it actually is to do. If you don't have a large table, you've always got a floor that you can use. So just working my way around, making sure that I'm keeping the same measurement all the way around, and especially on the curve that there's not too much of a gap between the lines that I've marked. Sorry, I really should have moved the chairs a bit more before I started doing this. So now I'll just join up all the lines that I've already marked. We do have a straight section. Use your ruler and it helps to ensure your accuracy. Once all these lines are marked, I will fold the pattern in half and take it over to the glass door and just double check that the lines are even. This side of the paper will actually become the back of the pattern, um, and that way I'll have a accurate unmarked side for the actual template. So the main part you're looking for here would be to make sure that the curve is even on both sides. Then I'll bring it back to the table and cut it out. So you can see quite clearly I've got a nice smooth curve going around from just the way I marked it earlier. The other paper won't be wasted. I'll use that as scrap paper to start working on the design for the actual motifs. And because I know the centre of the table was accurate, I can just place this onto the fold of the fabric and draw a line around. As you can see, I've left a couple of inches on each side of the template to allow for any shrinkage with quilting. The pen I'm using is a friction pen. I personally love them. I've never had a problem with them reappearing after I've washed it in warm water. For people who aren't aware, um, as you're actually working, if you want the lines to disappear, all you have to do is iron it and the lines disappear. If you do need the lines to come back, just pop it into the freezer and your lines reappear unless you've washed it. Now I'll just unfold the fabric. I personally prefer to unfold it because then I can make sure that the lines that I've drawn and the lines of the template match exactly. And once again, you're just tracing around the edge of your template. So as you can see, it really isn't hard to do a template of an odd shape. It's quite fast. There is nothing intimidating about it. Now, I'm just going to show you quickly this ruler that I love. It's called a circle and scallop ruler. You have holes down one side every ½ inch apart. So you put a drawing pin underneath what you're working on through the centre hole. Then you just put your pen in another hole and you draw perfect circles every single time. Because Mum wanted a repeating motif, and with the shape of a table, I'm doing a repeating circular one, so she'll have a central circle in the middle with two partial circles up either end. It really is a fast way to draw circles. And that's it for today. Thank you very much.